Hello everyone, and if you're new here, my name is Mel. I do go by Melanie, and today I just want to make a pure authentic video to get for you to know a little bit more about me and why I became a content creator. So I became a content creator solely because I had a lot of free time on my hands, um, and I've been playing IMVU for a while, and I just thought, okay, what else can I do that more grown-ups were on, you know, more people my age were on, and people started leaving IMVU, um, and so how I got into Second Life, how I got into just playing Second Life overall. If you ever watched how I became and how I got introduced to SL, if you see my video on that, if you haven't, that video probably a few months old now, but if you haven't, if you're new, became interested in SL when I watched another YouTuber, Mila Vanderbilt, and I had seen how realistic the Abbeys were becoming, and how it was, and how things were going, like how you could, and how how realistic people's Abbeys were, and the things you could do, whether you could make money, you could, you could just be um, you could just be yourself, and how realistic things were becoming. And when I seen that, I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta try it. So once I had finally made my Abby, and if you ever seen my older videos, you know how I used to look before the big upgrade and me messing and toying with my Abby. Um, me toying with my Abby, I had became. I was like, okay, now what else can I do since I've made it solely since I discovered it. So once I became infatuated with, making content. So I was looking up ways to get a voice, not necessarily trying to make money, but try to get a voice, especially because I feel like in real life I'm very much in a very inspirational person. So I wanted to share that purity with other people. So I had this account, the one that I'm using now, since I was like 2018. But back then I was like, well, middle school, high school, and not really thinking that one day, like, okay, I can like probably, profit off of this. Not profit, but probably try to, be uplifting, be try to be as authentic as myself as I possibly could. Um, try to be as pure and as authentic and share, the positive energy on my on a small platform. So okay, at first I thought about Twitch, but Twitch is more like a gaming kind of thing. So then I was like, okay, no. So then I started, toying with the idea, what if I just make an account and just use my little positive energy and make a YouTube channel, and where I can just engage with people, um, and all of that. So here I am. I decided to just make it, not really understanding what to do. I just kind of sort of just winged it. I didn't even, I'm still learning, and sometimes it's okay where sometimes I be in my head and I get a little discouraged and like, okay, my video's not doing great enough, or my video's not doing better than most most people, and that's fine because I understand that now I'm a small YouTube creator, and this, you know, it's not always going to be. You're always going to have some good ones, and you're going to have some bad ones. But I take it as you learn from those, and you become better. Become better, more positive things come to you. And with that being, what I mean by that is, instead of spamming, or instead of, some people might not believe in your vision, or some people don't believe in your vision. I never thought that being a Second Life, Like people, when the people create or make, being content in general, people want you to be, oh, you should have been making clothes, or you should have been doing this. And sometimes people can be negative, especially if you're small. They want you to. It's okay to have connections. It is very okay to have connections, especially if you're small and you really don't know what you're doing. It's okay to have connections. And people want you to try to, what's a nice word to say it? People want you to kind of clout chase just so your views can go up, so your things can go up. And you know, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. Now, yes, it is okay to. It is okay to. It is okay to promote your channel, to to promote and to. It's okay to promote your channel. It's very okay to promote your channel. Um, it is okay to get feedback from people. It is okay to um yeah, it's okay to get feedback. It's okay to have moments where you mess up and moments where you feel kind of discouraged. Um, it is very moments like that. There is moments. There is moments where you feel discouraged. There's times when I even get discouraged a little bit. But then I remember, like, not everyone's meant to come with you at the top. Not everyone's made for you to, not to come to the top with you. And it's okay to have haters. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be, you know, not, people want you to kind of clout chase or want you to be, they want you to get on the wave. You should collab with this person. You should collab with this person. But me, no. I make YouTube videos for fun. I'm not saying I want to one day blow up. I'm not saying that. I solely just, and it's never too late to do a YouTube channel. You decide, hey, you want to do a YouTube channel. Always, it's never too late, and it's never too. You're never too young. You're never too old. You're never. It's never too late to start anything. It's never too late. Always, you can always branch out. You can always get collaboration deals. Um, then one day, you never know. You could get a collaboration with one of your biggest YouTube idols, or YouTube. I don't want to call them idols, but YouTube, the people that you look up to. I'm just gonna say it. The people you look up to, and one day these little small videos will pay off. Like, once you have a good connection with people, shit will pay off. Like, it won't happen overnight, and I definitely won't. It takes a lot of research, it takes a lot of ideas, it takes a lot of self self love, and especially into your project, and it's something that you want to do, and you play by your own rules. Whether that's you wanting to do Second Life, I know a lot of people do Fortnite videos, gaming videos, cooking, vlogging. What you decide to do, because at the end of the day, you're always going to have someone that's not rooting for you. But at the end of the day, you have to make what's best for you. Your decision is what's good for you. You want to do a YouTube video about animals or whatever, that's your vision. And one day, it will pay off. One day, someone will see it, like, hey, I like your video, we should collab. You have to have connections, and you have to be kind to people, especially, I'm not saying you gotta go out and be rude or demanding a feature. No, those features and those who you collab with will come to you. Like, you cannot. I've learned to just not spam. I've learned to not do things. I've learned to just be myself, and those who will come to you, they will come to you. They they will come to you. and they will come to you. Yeah, so you do what you do what you think is best. You like writing songs, if you like writing poetry, put it out there. You like, let's see, cooking or baking or whatever falls into your category. You do it, because at the end of the day, what makes you happy won't make somebody else happy, and you have to just understand that. Not everybody's gonna like watch your videos. Not everybody's gonna, oh, you should. No, people are gonna be rude, and some are gonna be hurtful. Some are gonna be mean. Some are just gonna be straight up, you know what. But it's up to you to make your vision happen. It's up to you to just be yourself. It's up to you to get that, put your foot through the door. And with that being said, why I became a content creator wasn't solely just for benefits. No, it was solely just to have a platform to talk to people, have a platform to engage with people. But yeah, and so even now with my small channel, I've come to realize that sometimes you're gonna have setbacks. Sometimes people are not gonna understand what you want, or not what you want, but not what you want, but not what you want, but some people are just not gonna understand your vision, and some people are just not meant to come with you to the top, and that is fine. Some people are not meant to be with you at the top, and understanding that now is still sometimes I try to understand, and sometimes, you get kind of discouraged. You get kind of discouraged. Sometimes you get discouraged. Sometimes, sometimes you get discouraged, and sometimes you get to where you feel like, people aren't listening, or you get into those moods where my video wasn't doing the greatest. My video wasn't this. My video was that. And then who cares? As long as you're perfect, and as long not as long as you're perfect, but as long as you think it's okay, and as long as you think what your vision is, one day you're gonna have haters. You're gonna have people that say some real hurtful stuff. Like, you're gonna have those type of people. You're gonna have those type of people. You're gonna have those type of people where they are gonna say some real hurtful stuff. Some people, you're gonna have those who don't necessarily believe in you. I mean, and that's okay. Um, that's okay. I've learned to, especially when it comes to content creators myself, um, I don't look for collaborations. I don't go out seeking or trying to gain one. I let those. Now, I do let people come on here. Well, one day I hope to let people come on here, but I don't want it to be where, not because I don't look forward into just, oh, well, you should have did this with her, and you would have your views would have been no. I'm okay with understanding that you're not always me. I know my and this is my personal opinion. I know that I'm not the strongest at making thumbnails. I know that. I know that I'm not the greatest at making thumbnails. I'm not the greatest. I do kind of looking, for help sometimes, and sometimes I do want it. Like, I do need the help. Don't get me wrong, I do need the help, but I don't go out my way trying to. Oh, well, you should have collabed with her. She should have, no, because at the end of the day, you want no one's. You gonna have some positive people. Not saying everyone's always negative, but not always saying, and being negative. Not gonna say that. You're gonna have people that just really don't understand you, and that's fine. As long as you know what your vision is, that's all that matters. As long as you know who you going to bed at night, you're not worried about the next person. No. Me, I just keep it pushing. I just keep, doing content regardless of, what I know I'm failing at. I know what I'm failing at, and I know that, like I said, making thumbnails is not my greatest strong point. That's just being me. I know that making thumbnails is my weak point, and I know that it's hard a little bit, especially if you truly don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Um, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm a little discouraged at times. Um, I get to the point where I be feeling like, hell, I should have did this, or hell, I should have did that. And at times I just be like, who the fuck cares? As long as I'm happy, and as long as I know and I'm okay with just being myself. I'm okay to understand that I'm gonna have a fuck up. I'm okay with understanding that part. And yeah, so sometimes it is hard. I get There are times when I truly don't even know like what video is gonna be the next, not my next big break. Definitely not saying that. Cause there's never no big break, and sometimes I feel that one day you will get to that the thing that you're on. Like there's been so many times where I mess up, and there's been times where I just get discouraged, and I remember that hell, I wasn't trying to be in this in the long run, but I'm okay with the little progress that I do decide to make. I'm okay with understanding that sometimes it won't be the greatest. Some videos will do way better than others. Some videos might not reach a general audience. Some people are not interested in always being not not interested. But some people don't get are not meant to, and I understand that some people are just not meant to be on your wave. Like I have grown to custom to just being myself and being as rare as possible, because sometimes we are all like not struggling, but we all just need a voice sometimes. Sometimes I get in my moods where, well, hell, one video wasn't doing greater than the other. Some videos were not doing greater than the others. Some videos were, not being the greatest, and that's okay. Still being a small content creator, I know that it's hard. Even even when I get discouraged, sometimes that shit is very hard. Then I remember, as long as I'm happy and I know what the my end goal is, even if I don't, even what's the word? Even if I don't have general audience one day, I understand that I understand that every you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle like hella hard. You're gonna struggle. Um, you're gonna struggle. Um, hella hard. You're gonna have setbacks, but as long as you remember, then you should be okay. And if you are a new content creator, welcome to YouTube. Um, welcome to the playing field. Just remember to have fun, be yourself, and always be true to yourself, to your content, to anything that you choose to do, whether you're being whether you're being yourself. Just always remember to be your true, authentic self, no matter what. And this is now all my social media down below. And I do stream on Twitch. That's also linked down below. So if you do want to come see me fuck up sometimes, mess up sometimes, have a bad aim, you can. Yeah. And with that being said, see you guys in my next video. Bye.